the details of the green belt set up at MOPA airport, furnish compliance report and other supporting documents. Answer ki dil amka, the environment clearance granted to the greenfield belt has been transferred by the Ministry of so-and-so in the name of the concessionaire so-and-so. CGIAL has been submitting the half-yearly EC compliance report to the Additional Principal Chief Conservator Forest C, Ministry of Environment Forest, and it is available at this website, on their website. So I have gone through this, and what I have found is, the answer which they have given, I will tell you. The green belt of the adequate width and density, preferably with local species along the periphery of the plot, shall be raised so as to provide protection against particular noise. Compliance kite hai? Compliance for applicable safe operation airport as per aviation safety requirements will be ensured. Kaina ejer. Now I'll come to this. In the order of the Supreme Court, please pass this. I'll give only relevant pages because the judgment is very fat. 4 copies I'm giving. Mache pass kar. These are directions given directly by the Supreme Court in the judgment of 16th January 2020. And a green belt ache, specifically it is under Roman 7, page 62. Just pass one to Honorable Chief Minister quickly. 2 I've given for the Honorable Speaker. 1 just pass on top. First page shows is the directions. And go to the next page, which says page 62. Green belt. Green belt shall be developed in an area as provided in project details with native tree species in accordance with the Forest Department, not NEERI. The green belt shall inter alia cover the entire periphery of the airport. The plantation species in and around airport site shall be carefully chosen to avoid bird nesting and to improve pollution control and noise control measures. Water incentive and or invasive species should not be used for landscaping. Plantation activity should be taken up under the expert guidance of Forest Department of Goa. Care should be taken that soil erosion measures should be taken up on priority so that the right mineralized soil of forest is not washed away. The plantation activity should also have an approach of soil conservation where planting is done along contours avoiding gully formation. As far as possible, monoculture plantation will be avoided, and this is important. The proposed 10 times compensatory plantation need to be monitored by the Government of Goa so that the target of planting 5.5 lakh saplings is achieved in a time-bound manner. Their survival rate is monitored and mortality is replenished. A major chunk of the 2.5 lakh saplings is proposed to be done by the village-level biodiversity committees necessary to ensure that people are largely given native species and or fruit-bearing saplings so that they will be able to derive economic benefits from such fruit crops, and also trees will provide better biological environment to birds. Topsoil should be separately stored and used in development of green belt. So this is specific, the directions of the Supreme Court. Can the specific ahatenna? First is around the airport they should have done. If they have done it earlier, this soil erosion which is taking place and Goan, all the mud which is coming down, Yupacheni. At the Goan, Matiyata, in their wells, into their springs, also mud is coming. This is because nothing. So I'm coming to this. Now, this is the direction of the Supreme Court. This nobody can temper, no one can modify. 2020 is the judgment of the Supreme Court. Till 2024, airport is operational. What is the time frame within which we, at least around the airport? I'm saying at least 250 temagi goranata, but at least around the airport.
Speaker sir, ताणे जो फोर्थ पॅरा जो वाचलो पळय न्ही म्हणजे 2.5 lakhs kilometers सॅपलिंग्स प्रोसिजर डन बाय द बायोडायवर्सिटी ते ऑलरेडी मॉनिटर करता आणि ते तेंच्यांनी जी सॅपलिंग्स आहा पळय न्हू ती तितके जागेत लायल्या आणि ती पर्सनली गोवा बायोडायवर्सिटी बोर्ड हे मॉनिटरी करता. तुम्ही जे म्हटलं आता सॅपलिंग्स जी सराउंडिंग ऑफ द एअरपोर्ट्स जी लावपाक जाय पळय ती हांवेंनी सांगलें लावंक ना. आमी जाता तितके टायम फ्रेम तेंच्या कडल्यान घेता कारण टायम फ्रेम हांव आत्तां फ्लोर ऑफ द हावस जी आहा पळय न्ही म्हणजे ती सांगपाक शकना बट जाता तितके बेगीन जे आहा पळय न्हू ते करपाकूय लायता. ओके बाकीची जी गोवा बायोडायवर्सिटी लायल्या गोवा बायोडायवर्सिटी स्वता मॉनिटरी करता.
कितें जाणा this becomes a contempt of the Supreme Court because if the government is being very lethargic and not monitoring, then the government also fails in its duty. Government also will be liable because it is with the director of the forest department it has to be done.
बाकीच्या गायडलायनीच्या प्रमाणे 6 लाख सॅपलिंग जी आहा पळय न्हू हेजे ऑलरेडी प्लांटेशन गोवा बायोडायवर्सिटी बोर्डात केला आणि नेरी तेय मॉनिटर करता. गोवा बायोडायवर्सिटी टायम टू टायम तेजो रिपोर्टूय दिता. ओनली थिंग द ग्रीन बेल्ट सरावंडींग द एअरपोर्ट हे उरलां आनी ताका लागून म्हणजे बाकीची प्रिकॉशन्स जी घेवपाक जाय पळय ती प्रिकॉशन्स आमी घेता.